Basic embodiment starts with body awareness. Therefore, real embodiment only happens when the higher consciousness bodies are able to come into the physical realm, which means to fully align, embody, and seat within the physical body itself. Currently, the structural changes as a result of the bifurcation within the past, present, and future planetary realms impacts all human beings towards greater embodiment levels of their soul, monadic, and higher spiritual layers. Embodiment is about becoming more conscious and aware about our body and mind, and how they really function together in direct partnership with our consciousness access level. As we ascend, we are becoming more self-aware in a first-person experience that is recognizing more of what is actually happening within our body and mind. At the same time, we are traveling within a group consciousness experience. Through dedicated self-observation, we can pay attention to many different layers of consciousness patterns, reactions, and stimulus that are occurring simultaneously and extend throughout the physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual bodies. The earlier stages of authentic embodiment levels are dependent on developing self-awareness, as the more deeply we know ourselves and we know our body and how it functions, the deeper we can go into the spiritual embodiment stages. If we do not observe our deepest motivations, self-talk, and pay attention to our bodily reactions, we cannot truly know ourselves. And this generates inner disconnection that blocks the integrative embodiment process. Embodiment begins to happen within the consciousness layers as one becomes more self-aware of what the body is doing during a variety of different contexts that we encounter in life. These are situations, experiences, relationships, our memories and history, the social and cultural lenses that we filter through our personality to make sense of the world. Through all of these layers of context that we are exposed, we have many memories and beliefs recorded in our physical body and nervous system, from the experiences that come with those sensations and feelings that are all interconnected. Thus, embodiment goes hand in hand with dedicated self-awareness, and by making the commitment to be in the observer consciousness, to watch and listen to our body and mind, by paying attention to exactly what it is doing and feeling in the moment to moment. We learn that the mind's contents and beliefs will reflect in our unconscious or automatic reactions to any external stimulus. And thus we observe these reactions because we want to know ourselves more deeply in order to be free of unconscious blockages that thwart embodiment. The first stage of authentic embodiment begins with moments of saturating, concentrated focus upon the present moment awareness of the body's sensations, whereby recognizing the body's language, feelings, and reactions are the sum reflection of the buried contents of the mind. Automatic reactions in our body can notify us of deeper context and belief that are carried within some area of the mind, and this content takes shape within the form of the body's posture, gestures, or movements in some way. Most people are disconnected from the unified relationship that exists between their body and the layers of their mind, and so cultivating deeper awareness of the body's sensations and movements while noting complex, deeper feelings that arise is important in developing self-awareness. as well as progressing into the stages of higher embodiment process. When we cultivate body awareness in this way, it allows us to make positive growth changes in ourselves, because from observation, we have become aware of what we needed to change to become healthier or more balanced. It is nearly impossible to make positive changes in our lives when we are not aware of the changes we need to make, because we are unconscious of the areas that need improvement. If a person has little body awareness combined with little self-awareness of the consequences of their thoughts and actions, they generally remain unconscious to what they need to do in order to free themselves from pain or to better help themselves. Consequently, developing self-awareness in the present moment by paying attention to the body is the key to making positive changes within ourselves that can ripple positive impacts that greatly improve the quality of our lives. As we have more present moment body awareness, we start to experience the physical body we inhabit, knowing that it is the vehicle for our mind, consciousness, and spirit to express through in order to travel through time. Everything we experience has greater purpose for lessons and gaining knowledge about the inner spirit traveling in the material world. As we start to experience this inner knowing as a reality in our day-to-day life, we become more embodied, connecting with higher aspects that find expression through us that expand our consciousness. We are continually growing by learning more about ourselves and embracing change in the process of being more deeply authentic. Embodiment means to feel how it feels to be in your body and to be conscious of those feelings, paying attention to recurring patterns that may be disempowering and limiting. Only when we can see these patterns and how they influence us, we can change them. Dedicate to explore improved body awareness through observation of sensations, feelings, and experiences that are happening in your body moment to moment. Pay attention to impressions that you feel in bodily movements and reactions. Where does your body hold stress and constrict? Where in your body do you feel more relaxed and open? What can you do to more deeply connect with your bodily awareness? Slow down and find ways to move your body that feels positive and joyful, such as dancing, swimming, deep breathing, connecting with nature and allowing something harmless to feel pleasurable and be enjoyable. Practice and explore what it means to be embodied by being authentic and true to your experience in any context that you may find yourself. Your experiences are valid and important in the authentic embodiment process. When we deny feelings and experiences we've had, we deny the truth, which blocks embodiment. Make the commitment to become fully embodied by being as authentic and truthful as you can be in all circumstances. As you grow and change, your version of authentic expression will also continue to grow and change. Accept change as necessary for continual authentic embodiment. Disregard labels of acceptable or non-acceptable themes that describe terms that are spiritual, conscious, or awakened in the positive or negative. Instead, focus fully on really what you are feeling in the moment and finding the most authentic and compassionate expression for it. Pay attention to your reactions in your body as they reveal places where you still may be hiding something from yourself and others because you are afraid. Be willing to face what it is that you may be hiding and attempt to describe it so you can learn to overcome the fear that feeds it. When people in our life, such as friends or family members, are relating to us in past images or inauthentic ways, gently invite them to know the real you. Share something that is your authentic self, and then ask them to be real with you. In the embodiment process, we want to relate with others who also value authenticity and support this path along with us. Participate in body awareness-centered activities. Research therapies and educational material online that may be highly supportive now. Find areas that interest you, such as body work, fascial and tissue release, somatic therapy, methods that focus on embodying presently through grounding, breathing, posture, perceptual awareness, hydrotherapy, neutral mind, and meditation. When we allow ourselves to be totally honest with how we are feeling in our body, we can be present to the embodiment process, and then we can start to observe those places that need our love and attention so they can heal and recover. The body informs us when something is not healthy and that something in our body or life needs to change in order to rebalance and heal. Thus, we need to learn to love and connect into our body while listening to the body's messages, tuning into what the body needs to keep us balanced, healthy, and embodied.